Hey, it's Rubber Ducky here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of the Allied campaign in Close Combat 4. Take a moment and support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Alright, so it looks like we're moving on to the next battle that was south of the previous one that we just fought. We've got a gray X up in the top, and then this circle right below it, so it looks like we're kind of just working our way down the line. Commander, the German attack has taken us by surprise, but Udenbreth must be kept in our control if we are to stop their advance and cut off their supplies from Berlin. Sticking to the town with its multi-story buildings is advisable so you can see the enemy coming. However, leaving a small force in the woods to the south might take the enemy by surprise. So we're going to work on the battle group. I have some ideas on how we're going to do this. So, for example, we are going to do platoon leaders as team names unless we've got like specific tanks or something like that. That'll be a little different. But because there's so many distinct units, it's going to be like impossible to name everybody. And then you guys might not see a YouTube commenter for, days at a time or something. So our first one is going to be Kylie or Killy. Let me know if it's the first or the second way. But I'm going to make that little tweak. It's going to be Killy 2-1 or Kylie 2-1. So this is just going to become 2-2 medium infantry. I think I got to see what fits in the box. But so I'm going to keep my platoons all kind of organized. They don't necessarily have to work together, but if I've got platoon number 2 leading the actual second platoon, that might be beneficial. So currently, that's my strategy. That's my plan. And then, like I said, like if somebody just wants to be a bazooka, like we could do that. Or once we actually have some tanks, if you're like, I have to be a tank, then even if you're not a platoon leader, I'll just put you in that tank. And this is 2-4 recon. And then I think we'll just do 2-5 bazooka, as long as all that fits. And that way we'll also at least know if second platoon is working with second platoon. So this is going to be, let's see, we're going to have FREP 1-1. And then let's just keep the same naming convention. So this will be also still medium infantry, and it's going to be 1-2. And then, oh, I put an extra hyphen in there. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Fix it. I'm like, why didn't it fit? All right. Oh my gosh. I made it 1-1 medium infantry. So really quick while I'm in here, this is 1-3 rifle, and we need to fix this to 1-2 medium infantry. And I don't like it because it doesn't keep the name. I have to retype the whole thing every time I screw it up. I got to stop screwing it up. 1-4 bazooka. Can I get 1-4 bazooka? Nope. There we go. I was having trouble. Okay. And 1-5 like MMG, maybe just MMG. And then when we get to our scouts, even though it's support, it's just going to be third platoon. So for our support team platoon leader, we do have a new name also coming in. It's going to be Tommy 3-1. And then we're going to have oh, I screwed up Tommy. Hang on. Tommy 3-1. I'm like reading FREP and typing 1 as I say 3. Okay. This is going to be 3-2 light AT. And then we'll have the next one is just 3-3 light AT. And it spawns the little box like way off to the side too, so I got to go find it. Okay. I guess 3-4 medium mortar. And let's just go 3-5 MMG. And I did keep the names first on the platoon leaders so that I can call them by name easier. and I put the numbers on the rest of the squads first, simply so I can know which platoon leader they work with. Um, we'll see how that fares in this upcoming battle. Maybe I make them all consistent in uniform, but for now, that's how it is. All right, so we're going to do better in this fight than in the previous one. I'm thinking I want to keep the units together in their platoons for now and just kind of see if that helps a little bit, keeping, maybe the individual squads closer to their leader instead of all scattered out. So step number one, we're going to take this light AT gun and we're going to find it a home. I kind of like this building. It seems like it would have decent field of view. Most importantly, it can see over to the road, and it's got pretty good arcs all the way around counterclockwise. Next, let's get the second AT gun a home. I want them to have kind of overlapping fields of fire so that if we find another big quagmire of tanks, we can actually put rounds on target and get them knocked out quick. So I'm curious. No. All right. That's kind of what I wanted to know was like, it's on the second floor, right? Like, can I shoot over this roof? But it looks like that roof is too tall, and that really limits my field of fire. So we are going to keep it there. I'm thinking these two AT guns in these two buildings, and then that's kind of going to be our primary AT. Like, they cover the center portion of the map, but they can see the road. And I'm just going to move these guys out of the way real quick. Let me find all of my support elements. Let me put all of my third platoon stuff together. So the mortar, because he's a mortar, he's not actually going to be up there on the front. We're going to keep him back here behind this building just because there's such straight parallel streets that have good views from their perspective. And, we don't have anything that's kind of going to block our field of view or their field of view. This MMG 3.5 is actually not bad here. They'll be blocked a little bit by the building that the AT gun's in, but I don't really mind them in the back, even with that little loss of field of view, just so they're not the primary target. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Few miscellaneous trees here and there, but like anywhere that they can advance from, we can see basically. So, all right, let's move a couple of these other guys around just so I can kind of put together my battle space the way I want it. So, like 1.5, let's get an MMG a little bit closer to the front. I don't know about that building, though. This is a stone wall 2-story. Now, that shed, I'm guessing, is going to block our view. Yeah. Well, not so much. As long as we shoot down the road a little ways and not right up against it, we actually have line of sight. So, that's maybe not so bad. That also gives overlapping fields of fire for the machine guns. Just out of curiosity. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know what I'm thinking. As much as I want them there to have like the best field of fire, I really don't want them to be the first guy that gets spotted. And then let's see what else we got here. So we got our machine guns placed. We got our mortars. We got our AT guns. Where is 3-4? Okay, hang on. There's Frep. So if we put first platoon, I don't know, do we put first platoon's commander here and then kind of build up around him? I know that leaves 1.5 a little bit not in there, but yeah, look at that. That bazooka, he's ready on the road for the ambush. All right. 1.3, maybe support 1.5 right here in the 2-story. So anybody that gets close on the east end in that little shed has a buffer. And All right. 1, 2, medium infantry. Based on his circle, I'm going to put him here. We're spreading him out a little bit, but also trying to just kind of diversify our angles and our defensive posture. So we're going to move second platoon down here into the woods. We're going to use it to kind of prevent a southern flank where it's concealed. But I'm also already considering the possibility of recon by fire and force to the east and then north. So let's see. Now we're talking, we're looking 3-1's just going to hang out here with the AT gun. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't find 3-4. And 3-4 is the mortar. So I'm like, where is it? Let's just keep moving on. And then I stumble upon it. So back on topic. We still have a bazooka and a recon. So let's take recon. You know what? What if we put them on the east? They can be the first ones to crawl out there and see what's on the other side of that road before we send the whole platoon. 2-5, the bazooka squad. We want them to have line of sight. I guess like they can't get far enough up in the forest to be able to see the road. So I might have to just put them up there by 2-3 and then let them crawl up into the neutral zone or something. And then we'll be able to like support 1-4 with that fire. So like, what if we go like right here? He's not really in the zone for his commander, but I think we're going to move that whole team up just a smidge once it starts. And then I did not go through and hotkey because I didn't know how I was going to set this up. So I didn't know what my pertinent stuff was going to be. And we obviously have too many units to hotkey all of them. But I have an idea of which ones I want for which tasks and when I'll call on them. And we'll see how that goes. Because there's so many different units, usually I've got like a strategy, like these tanks are going to be numbered this through this or whatever. And then I always know which unit I'm calling on. Because we've got different units every time, I'm still working out how I want a hotkey. We also have a tank right off the bat. No line of sight. Yes, line of sight. Let's see what it is though. Okay, we can hit that. Green shot, let's do it. We got infantry moving. Miss. Beautiful, we got a hit. All right, tank down. Now let's worry about the infantry crawling up on us. I am going to start by repositioning these guys a little closer to the front. You guys just move up a little bit so you keep them in your circle. Recon is going up and around. 2-4 is going to scout up behind them. Rifle squad, watch east. And then I don't know who we use to open up on these guys first. Yellow. Let's just hit them. All right, drop some mortars on those guys. Oh, we got a second squad running in. We need to drop better mortars than that. I was going to move it, but those other guys running up, they might run right through the mortar fire. All right, we're turning the AT guns right now. They don't have any other vehicles on scene yet. I mean, they might have them, but let's get some extra fire on these guys. Between the AT gun and the rifles that the men carry, that's a decent amount of firepower that we can put on them. All right. 2-3. You guys can't see that. Maybe sit tight for 1 minute here. And then, let's see. 2-2, you're going to actually come around this side. I thought I wanted you on the right, but they're not going to be there. All right, we're getting some good kills. Conserve those AT rounds. And it looks like we only have armor piercing. I didn't see any HE rounds come out of those guns. So if the AT guns do not have that as an option, let me know. Because I am wasting AP rounds, but I'm just trying to put extra rounds on target right now with no other tanks in sight. But I am watching my count, so don't think I'm being reckless and careless with the amount of ammo I've got. Alright, we're getting some good shots. Let's put some rounds on these guys. They are closing in on the bazooka squad. There we go. Rifle squad's almost ready. Try and open up on them with concentrated fire here. Okay, this machine gun is just standing there. They lost sight of their target. They were engaging. Mortars are not being super effective out there. We're not getting any hits. There we go. Open up that machine gun. Alright. 2-2's almost there. Fortunately, we do have a decent amount of open terrain that they have to cross in order to get to us. So, even once they make it out of the trees, they have no cover to hide behind. So we can just, like, cut loose. I did expend all of 3-4's mortars. So, let's move them out of the way real quick. I kind of want to get them behind that larger building. Alright, ambush. Alright, 2-2. You can open up. Uh-oh, they're getting very close to the bazooka. You guys can shoot too. Rocket out. I mean, they're getting there. I wouldn't have minded having another infantry squad in between the bazooka and the enemy, but we didn't have like a physical location to put them. I'm kind of regretting that right now. Another bazooka out. You can hear that in the back. All right, kill these guys that are out in the open field. There we go. Easy kills. And we can't hit them. Can't hit them. Let's move the machine gun around. Oh, wow. Did they shoot the bazooka or did they actually get in the building? I think they got in there. Sounds like we have like MG42 or something shooting at us. And we need to kill that guy. I don't know if there is a team in there, but it looks like that's where they're shooting from, right? So we're going to put some AT rounds in there. We're going to smoke this, and we're going to charge that building. Let's see. Let that smoke screen develop. Oh, I forgot to actually tell them to leave the building, so they're not smoking. Machine gun, shoot the guy in the street right in front of you. Infantry, engage the Panzerschreck that's crawling through the open. I might be playing a little conservative. I've got a lot of guys on ambush because I am trying to allow them to crawl in and get decent shots, but I might need to just go back to my usual and put a lot of people on defend. But Recon is crawling up. We got them just taking slow but steady progress towards the flag. We see their infantry is crawling away from us as well, so I'm kind of letting them move away before we engage. I hate to have that Recon squad open up on them with no support behind them. Alright, we're going for it. Get in there. We got one guy crawling. Oh, they stopped. There we go. Those guys are dead. Get in that building. Alright, 2-2 is taking the building. Alright. All the enemy infantry is moving northwest. Alright, just defend right here. It's very unfortunate we lost that bazooka team. See if we can get all these guys right here in front of us just dealt with. Let's see, what else we got? They got 5 squads on the map that I can see. And they are kind of split, so it's making for a decent defense because they're not coming concentrated. Like, we're just picking them off like that right there, one at a time. Put that other AT gun crew. Just get those rifles firing mostly. Awesome. Okay, back on your usual gig. Watch for vehicles. Alright. Anybody that can hit that target. Keep moving 2-4 up. That, like, 2-man squad that's left right in front of me, down in the south, like, they are very hard to kill. Maybe there's 3 of them left, but they are not making it easy. And Kylie, you can open up and engage. You don't have to stay on the back burner the whole time. We want to get some kills for our team leaders and our commenters. We got 5 teams shooting at like 2 or 3 dudes in the open. Like, how hard is it to kill them? The answer? Very. All right. 2-4 is almost to the road. We don't want him to take the flag because then they'll know we're there. If we hold the flag, we only need to hold it for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes or something like that, I think, from my understanding. So, we're in position. Let's start moving the rest of that second platoon up there, and they're going to help defend. We're just going to put a little picket line up and stop them from coming back and taking the flag. All right. Move down here away from where they're all shooting. Everybody move up through the back. And I am going to try the move fast. I'm going to try and get them up there with 2-4 real quick. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see if that draws all their attention. We are taking the scenic route for that reason, though. Try and avoid being spotted. All right. Do we move 2-2? Let's smoke this. I'm thinking 2-2 goes and pushes on those guys. Our mortar did get out of the building. Put some smoke out. I don't know why, but 2-2 doesn't want to use their smoke grenades. Alright. Smoke's out. Shots are still on them. Try and keep their heads down the best we can. Alright, 2-2 is pausing there. They did not like that. It says they have green. Let's keep getting them up there. Come on. Oh, nope. You guys got to keep shooting. Yep, one round in the rifles, but we still got a few hundred rounds in the machine gun. That's why we got to get up there before we run out of ammo. I'm also assuming grenades work the same way. Once I'm in like throwing range, they'll just auto-engage. So, trying to get them in that like 20, 25 meter range. See if they'll pop some grenades out there. I'd like them to just be able to sprint up there, but the team is not that suppressed. And apparently not that demoralized either, because they haven't surrendered. Get another smoke grenade out. There we go. It's a good looking smoke grenade. Alright, charge them. Come on, 2-2. You can do it. Alright, they killed him or surrendered. I don't know which. Alright, take the flag. Set up shop on the other side of the road. Other guys, do the same thing. Just put a little perimeter around the flag. Alright, 2-3, you're going to go on the right. And then 2-2, you're a little bit behind, but you're going to come up here and just hang out with the recon squad. Ideally, I'd like to keep Kylie a little bit back to support them, but not be the frontline unit. We got 2 men here, maybe? Looks like 2 men in the middle of the road. Alright, we got them. Okay, timer started. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, they have an AT gun right there, staring at us. Kylie, get out of there. Oh, we're taking rounds. 2-2's taking rounds. Get back in the trees. Get back in the trees. Maybe we can get 2-2 to come around the south flank. Oh, this is bad. That gun was hidden. Enemy spotted. Just get everybody out of the line of sight. Put some trees between you. Nope, we can't see it. Nope, we can't hit it. This is where we need the mortars. Should have saved my mortars. Oh, we are losing some men. We still got a guy laying there in the middle of the road shooting at us or something. Smoke the gun. We got a few smoke shells. Let's put those out there. Okay. Maybe down here. And, I don't know, just over here. Alright, get away from them. Alright, we're going to take this a little bit slower for a minute, see if we can sneak them around on their flank. If we can hit them from multiple directions at once, we are going to take casualties, right? But they can only face one direction. So if we can get 2 or 3 teams coming in from different directions, we can kind of overwhelm them and probably just charge. And we got 18 seconds left. We don't have a lot. Move you guys back. We got more infantry crawling in from the north. Open up those AT guns on them even. Ceasefire? No, we're going to win. No, we're not. 16 minutes. What? They retook the... How? Get back down there. When? Alright, doesn't matter. Alright, get these guys, get in there. Recon, start shooting at them. Oh, yeah, it's facing north. Well, I believe you're defending yourselves. Defend yourselves a little bit more effectively. Okay, we got the flag. Stay near the flag. Alright, the gun's a little further south than I thought. Target the gun. It is pivoting north again. Alright. We're going to send 1-3 up the rear. 2-2 was kind of depleted, so we're going to send 1-3 up there. Yep. That's not great, but if 2-3 can hold on for a couple seconds, you're going to have backup. I'm surprised Recon's not getting a little bit more damage. They got a really good shot. 2-3 is KIA. Alright, guns pivoting. Alright, it's coming for us. Get up there. Get up there. You're on them. Grenades, whatever you got. Engage. No, no, don't crawl away. Don't crawl away. Oh my gosh. Alright, Recon, run in from the back. These guys. Alright, I think we're throwing grenades. I'm thinking that's what we're seeing. There we go, another one. I mean, it's a 10-meter shot, guys. Like, if you can't hit it, you're not meant to be here. We can't even get, like, a near shot. No, nothing. They're on it. Get in there. Okay, we got it. Whew. All right, more casualties than I would have liked, but still interesting approach. The battle ended because the German force morale got too low, and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Americans gained control of the map, and the German battle group was forced to disband. The Americans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Germans. Awesome. Debrief. Okay, we got a new little pocket up there that's green, so we did capture that. We pushed them back. The Grand Campaign has 16 days remaining. Your defense of the Ardennes is progressing better than your historical counterparts. That's right. That's all they needed was Rubber Duck to come in and save the day. We've lost 15 men as killed. We got 25 as wounded, and this is campaign-wise, not this battle. We've lost 1 tank, 2 vehicles, and 1 gun. We've killed 45. We've wounded 41, destroyed 4 tanks, destroyed 3 vehicles. First platoon. We've got FREP 1-1. 1 kill in 2 men. So I'm guessing that's 2 kills. 1-2. Nothing really going on there, right there. And 1-3. Unfortunately, we have 5 kills, but we do have 2 incapacitations, and one of them is our assistant leader there. We did lose 1-4, the entire bazooka squad, but they did get a kill before they left. And 1-5, our machine gun, 2 kills. They maybe could have been in a better spot. So, not terrible. Second platoon. Unfortunately, we lost the commander, but he did get a kill. 2-2 took some heavy casualties. We have 1 survivor and 1 injured. We do have 3 kills there, but the only guy we've got is a slick sleeve private, and he's not having a good time right now. I am guessing that our assistant leader, he's injured. That's the kind of injury that they come back from, so maybe we'll still see him. We lost 2-3 in completion. There's 2 guys that are incapacitated, but the rest are dead, and they've left with 2 kills. 2-4 recon did get 1 kill. No injuries there. And then 2-5, we have our bazooka team. They were not really actively engaged, so no kills there. And that's very unfortunate. Tommy 3-1, looks like First Sergeant Carter didn't make it, got a Purple Heart. We appreciate your sacrifice. 3-2, Light AT, 4 infantry kills. And 3-3, we got a CIB and a Purple Heart on our gunner, who is KIA. He got a tank kill and 2 infantry. And then we also still got 10 more infantry with the rest of the team. We got 12 kills with that AT gun. That's awesome. And then 3-4 didn't do anything with the mortar. 3-5, okay, 3-5 didn't do bad. They got 5 kills, 4 of them with the MMG. So a pretty solid showing. I like that. This one was better. That's pretty impressive, though. That team was good. That was a good team. So now for a little AAR and thoughts on my strategy. We had a great showing here. We lost 7 men as KIA, but we killed 26. We have 10 wounded to their 22. We didn't have any vehicle losses. We didn't even have any vehicles, but we did manage to kill their light tank destroyer. Those are good trades for the progress made. Now, I also know I was on defense, and I didn't need to push them. I did just kind of see a solid opportunity while scouting, so I seized it when it presented. Maybe it was a mistake, maybe it was bold. Time will soon tell. I don't plan to do that every time. That's not how I'm expecting to do this, but it seemed like a decent play here, and I was having a good time. Overall, this feels like a far better showing than the first battle, and we'll keep progressing, so don't worry. I'm looking forward to the next one, and as I get the hang of things, we'll see the edited return of a few battles in a single video. Right now, though, there's so many things like mistakes and successes and light bulbs coming on for you guys to see. So I'm trying to highlight a single battle per day, but stick around to see what's coming up. Click the subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.